Hey everybody, welcome back. Gretchen and Camille are here with
Starting Over.
Yeah, we're so excited that y'all like to join in and listen to us gals, just gabba. But Camille is a, excuse me.
I'm an intuitive counselor. I've been counseling for a long time.
And she's a relationship expert, so I lean upon you in all that area. And I'm just here for the fluff.
Oh, yes. Yeah, she pretties it up. She really
whatever.
pretties it up.
Listen, we were talking about like your chosen destiny.
Yes, I call it. Look, I believe that all of us have a calling. I mean, I just, and so when I sit with people, my statement is people experience the presence of the divine, and destiny is honored. So that's my mission with people is I want them to know who they really are, why they're really here, and what their calling is. So I know the moment I got my calling. And everybody kind of has a moment when it's, you can't really describe what's going on. You just know something's happening, and it's emotional, it's spiritual. But if you can't really describe it, you're over the target. Like it's almost something that is indescribable.
Right.
But you know that there's something there. Like I had a presence with me. I knew that I was supposed to help people. That's what I knew. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really think we are all teachers to some degree.
Yeah.
And all that to me means is when you have the clarity of something that is of truth, then that's a teaching moment, right? I don't think you have to be called to be, a pastor or a motivational speaker. I don't think that's what we're saying here. I think what the thing is that when anytime, just like you had clarity where you knew that was what that felt right.
Exactly right.
So what Camille and I were talking about before we started filming was when you have those feelings that it feels like something feels really right, that's alignment with God.
Totally.
So that is not necessarily him going, yes, Gretchen, that's exactly what you need to do. It's a good thing, therefore it is of God.
Yeah.
Because we don't have just one thing we do in life, right? I mean, when you're 6, you're not called to be a motivational singer, right?
Right.
You have different stages, different things in your life. We're always evolving, so there's always going to be something out there. And if you think about people's career, even the ones that feel like this is my calling, this is what I'm doing, and I'm not disagreeing with that, but it always evolves to other things.
Well, and I think that there's an essence of who we really are that's kind of always probably there. We didn't know it at 6 and 10 and 20, but you're right, something happens, and so it's almost like the universe, though, lays out, I'll call it God crumbs.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so it's like these little God crumbs that something that calls my name, or I light up when I'm around that kind of thing, or, oh, tell me more about that subject. It's almost like I feel good when I'm doing it. And, I know for you, when you're giving beauty to people, like when you're helping them match in their palette, I mean, all these things that you do, it's like you want people to feel beautiful. You want them to feel how you feel, that you can actually manifest your life. This is really, I think that's part of your calling.
It's funny how, when you know what you love. Yeah. And so, especially after cancer, it was really important for me to help women.
Yeah.
Not just women in cancer, not just women in treatments, but just women in general. I just really had I had several moments where I just felt like this is what I wanted to do. Yeah. So how that led me to, Saint Makeup was kind of just a miracle in itself. And so, to me, it isn't about the sale. It's about, gosh, can I help somebody feel confident and loving and lovely and beautiful in their own skin, so to say? You know what I'm saying? And so did I set out when I was 12 to want to be, an artist selling makeup? No. I never ever thought about that. No. I mean, I was all the one sitting in the chair having makeup put on but I never thought about helping other people.
But I could say that you probably had a beauty. Like, I think that you're a natural beauty. I think you don't have to have a lot going on to be pretty. But and I think that's just part of your nature. It wasn't like you were trying to be. You just were. You were born that way. Makes sense?
Thank you.
And so it's true. And I think people would agree with that. So, and that, and the beauty pageants and all these things that you've accomplished, that to me, and then being on TV for how many years, right? So you're going to be noticed. You're going to be seen for sure. And so your calling is probably going to be in and around what you're naturally gifted or naturally drawn to, right? So, I mean, some people, it's speed. I mean, they race. They love racing. It lights them up.
Or
they
music.
Exactly. Whatever their talent is. But that's how we kind of get aligned to our calling or our purpose. And I believe everybody has something like this.
Oh, sure.
Maybe we can't do it for a living yet, but some people it's music. So they hear music for the first time, they just light up.
They light up, and they share what they're lit up about. Those are the ones. I love The Voice. That is such a good feeling show for me. That show because primarily it's all about, I mean, other than people getting, voted off, it's a positive thing. People get to do what they love.
Well, and they're not usually singers. I mean, isn't that the most incredible? They have different lives. They're pilots. They're they're in some other job, and they don't sing for a living, but they're gifted at singing. Right?
And they really want that. Like they want that.
Yeah, that's their dream.
That start and that break and stuff. And I just think it's fun. It's always fun, check your mood. Camille is really good about talking about mood, but check your mood when you watch something like that.
Yeah.
When you watch things where, you can tell that people are excelling, they're doing their best.
They're authentic.
You get that energy.
Yeah.
Like it's an inspiring thing because you know that they are at their peak, doing their best, what they're most gifted at.
Yeah.
And it's being received well. So that's how you know when you're on your calling.
Yeah.
When you feel, I know many times I've walked away from talks and I'm like, I felt that. Yeah. I felt that connection.
And go into that. What did you feel? You felt connected? What else?
I felt connected. I felt inspired. I felt received. I felt like they were they were given to me. It almost felt like even though there was a sea of audience, there was one-on-one connections because I felt like what I was saying was being led.
Resonated
to my speech to those who were ready to listen,
and it landed and it resonated with them. And so when that word connection, I think, and you were aligned, you were drawing that through you to give to them. So and when you have those moments when you're literally lit up, like you feel like you're you're all here, when you're fully present, time kind of slows down, doesn't it? Yeah. Isn't it? Have you noticed the distinction of time? It's like you're so in the moment, and then time can just fly by, and you just feel like, oh, I can't believe that. I had a lady say today, "We're already up, we're already through." I'm like, honey, I got another person right after you.
You're like,
kick you out.
Rabbit it.
Give me your credit card.
Hey guys, thanks for being here. Starting over, Camille and I. We're trying to do this once a week.
We're just busy ladies.
Like it's busy. All it is Christmas, so don't be judging. But we do. We love it, and we appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you like and share and all that jazz that they ask you to do on YouTube.
And subscribe. Thank you very much.
See you next time.
Bye.